Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get this hair color. A lot of you guys have been asking me what products I use and how I dye my hair. I showed you in a previous video what products I use, and I showed you how I install my hair. So this video is going to be how I dye my virgin hair. So if you just stay tuned throughout the video, I'm going to show you guys the products, I'm going to explain to you the process, and this is basically the final result. So yeah, I have an install video for this that I will post underneath this video once it has been edited and everything, and you guys will see how I put my hair in. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so because there will be more videos like this. I actually kind of like the results, and I'm excited about the fact that I finally got an install and a how I dye my hair video up for you guys. So if you guys want to see more videos, thumb this video up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to start out with two things of foil. I like to cut them in half. I do this all the time. I'm going to be using my Collided Colors by Clairol. And I'm just going to take 2 scoops out. I use the big bucket and I put it in my little mixer. And then I use 30 Developer. You're supposed to use 20, but for the blue, I like to use 30 just to bring out more color. I like to mix it until it's like a thick consistency, and then I go ahead and I lay my closure out. Now what I do with my closure is I part it down the middle and then I comb out the sides, and then I'm just going to clip one side away, and I'm going to start adding my color lifter. So just get a hair clip like I did, lay it on top of the foil, and you're ombreing the hair. So obviously you're not going to take it to the root, so you're just going to do it halfway. So I lay it on the foil and do it halfway, and then I just start like, you know, painting my color lifter on. So the blue brings out cool tones in the closure. That's why I like to use the blue, because it's going to bring out more of a blonde cool tone, and the brown mix brings out more of a reddish brown tone. So for my closure, I wanted it to be a little lighter than the rest of my hair. It's kind of a reverse ombre, so I'm actually going to be using the blue for that, and I'm just going to take my little paintbrush and just basically put it all over my closure. Now I'm going to also flip over the other side of the hair, and what this is going to do is just make sure that that color lifter gets all the way through, and then I'm just going to wrap it in foil, and I'm going to do the other side of my closure. So we're going to repeat the same process. You're just going to flip it over, do one side, and then you're just going to do the other side. It's really not that hard, you guys. It's very, very simple. I would leave it in for about 25 to 30 minutes, or basically until the color reaches the color you want. You can check it every few minutes. I checked it about every 15 minutes to see how light I wanted it to be, and I got it to a certain color, and then I took it out, washed it, deep conditioned it, which is very important. Please deep condition your hair anytime you lift color or add color to it. It's just going to bring out the hair a lot softer than what it was after you washed it, because sometimes you can really dry out your hair by like adding color and stuff. So it's really good to deep condition hair once you're done. So again, I'm just doing the other side of my closure, and then we're just gonna move on to the bundles. So for this, I'm using brown Collided Colors. Now the brown, like I said, is going to bring out a brownish red tone. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with my closure, add it all over the bundle. This is the shortest bundle. I'm going to do all 3 bundles, and for the shortest bundle, I'm just going to basically, you know, flip it off of one side and do it again on the other until it's completely coated. And I just like to make sure that I get in there, so that's why I like to flip it over. You don't have to, but I would suggest doing that just to make sure that your lift gets all the way through. I also like to spread apart the hair to just cover any colors, or well, to cover any pieces of hair that I have not already covered. So just like the closure, I like to spread apart the bundles as well, and I just like to do the other side of the hair. So I put my bundles, like I spread them apart, and then I just do each side. This way you're getting through the whole bundle. These bundles are very thick, so you want to make sure you cover all the hair, and you want to try and match each side as best possible as you did the other side. So just make sure you're paying attention to where you're putting your color, because you don't want it to be like lopsided color, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm doing this basically with a third bundle. Well, this is the second bundle. So I'm doing this with the second bundle, and I clipped the other half of the bundle of hair away, like I said. And I'm actually taking my color for the second bundle up to the rubber band. And I'm doing this because the hair is starting to get longer. So I want my color to almost be at the root of the bundle, because the hair is so long, you don't want any gaps between your color. So I like to take it up to the rubber band. I'm not an expert at dyeing hair or lifting color. This is just how I do it, and this is the way I've been doing my ombre for years, and it just seems to work for me. So again, I'm spreading apart the hair, adding the brown color lifter to it, and again, this is just going to bring out a reddish brown tone to the hair. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and basically repeat the process. Alright, so once you're done, you're going to lay all your hair out for about 25 to 35 minutes. Now, this is the second time around for me, so I actually went in and created highlights. That's why you see some hair hanging out of that closure. I went in and I created these highlights in the front of my closure, in the back, and in the middle, and I did take some of it up to the root so you can see a little more lighter brown than in the middle part of the closure, and that's just to give it the highlighted ombre effect that I wanted it to have. So it's ombre with blonde highlights, basically. And to create these blonde highlights, I just went in with the same blue color on both the bundles and the closure. Now, for the bundles, I did the same process. I basically separated some of the hair, I put in the blue cool tones of blonde, and I let it sit for about 25 to 30 minutes until the color lifted to the color that I wanted. I wanted to have blonde highlights in my hair. So that's basically it, guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.